How does it feel every day when you wake up and you know that you're gonna have a new class and you're gonna get to meet new people and hold their hand?
Honestly, I really love meeting new people. I have made so many connections and friendships even with my students. It's really like, honestly, it's been such a growing experience for me too, especially traveling, being able to travel alone. Kind of makes me learn more about myself. But it's very inspiring and it's very touching to know that I am helping people and kind of holding their hand throughout their new path and their new career.
Erin, you're definitely a very successful young entrepreneur. You're in your early 20s and you're definitely crushing it. But I know you work really hard on your way, and I know where you are now, but take us a little bit back to the day when you got your training.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I was actually scrolling through, I wanted microblading done, obviously. I feel like that's why most people even get into this. So I wanted it done. I was already a licensed cosmetologist. So I just saw your class. I decided I wanted to take it. It was the most amazing class. I loved it so much. My trainer was great. Everything was very professional. And so I wanted to take up the opportunity that you gave me to become a trainer, which was amazing. And it just kind of helped me grow even more. So, like, I really never thought that I was going to, just from taking a class, I was going to end up where I am 2, 3 years later.
That was my next question. Like now, I know that was like up and downs, and it's a process to become a trainer and even to get there. How does it feel now, years later?
I'm very proud of myself. I feel very accomplished. I have financial freedom, spiritual freedom. I go and do whatever I want. Um, and I don't know. I love our little group that we have. All of the closeness that the bonds that we continue to grow within each other. And I just like I really can't get over how much of like a growing experience this has been for me.
You're very proud of you, and we are very proud and fortunate to have you in our team. And I can't even imagine your parents, how proud are they of you, like being so young and successful. I think you kind of like prove that you could make it on your own, which is like really great. But what drives you every day when you go and teach those people a new skill?
I feel like I'm changing, and I don't want to say it in a weird way, but I feel like I'm changing people's lives and perspectives as far as just their opportunity and their like what they can do with this career. I really love how uplifting my students are to me and how uplifting I can be to them as well. And I just love the support. It just makes me feel really great.
Erin, I know that we are changing those people's lives and basically we help them to, grow skill and get a better living and more financial freedom. But how this career changed your personal life?
My personal life. Well, I had my on my bucket list for my life. I wanted to move to Los Angeles, and you got me there. I moved last year. I love it. It's always something that I wanted to do. And it just, you know what, since I started working for the company, even, I'm able to travel so much to train these classes, but I also am able to, if I want to book a trip to Miami tomorrow, I can because I have that freedom. My time between my classes, I have that freedom, and I don't know, I just love it. I've just had such a better life since I started here.
I know you enjoy traveling and I'm following your journey. What else do you enjoy besides traveling while you are in your free time? Like with all the free time that you have and you're not working, what do you do with your time?
Well, I work. I When I'm not working, I'm working. I always have clients. I That's honestly it's my biggest passion is just my clients. I like making people feel good about themselves. Other than that, like if I'm not working, I'm traveling, and that's pretty much it. Going out to nice dinners, whatever it may be. But working is my hobby.
You're basically working on your bucket list, which is amazing.
Yes, yes.
Now, it's very inspiring, and it's refreshing when you see so young, successful women that they have a great career. And it looks like it's basically what we try to prove here is we try to prove that it's achievable by everybody, even if you're very young or wherever you're in your career, it's possible with the hard work and dedication. What would be the number one advice that you would give to everyone that is the beginning of their journey and want to pursue their career?
Definitely do not give up, because if you do, then you'll lose your skill. You have to practice as much as possible. Whenever you get a free moment, you have to be practicing. Even, not even just with your microblading, but with, scheduling clients, promoting yourself, all of that stuff. You have to be constantly on top of that, or else you can kind of fall off the bandwagon really easily. So as long as you're not giving up and you're just pushing yourself every single day, even when you feel like you want to give up, just push through it, and then it'll end up working out in the long run.
Thank you for that. Another question that I have for you: was it worth it overall to get this career, on your
Yes. Oh
opinion?
my God. Like in so many ways, yes.
Tell me about a little bit about the financial freedom that you talked about earlier. What are the things that you always dreamed that you would do, and now you are in the position to basically fulfill your dreams?
Well, hmm, financially, I feel like I can really go and do anything and be wherever I want to be. Again, like I said, I was able to move to California, which I've always wanted to do ever since I was young. Before I even visited, I wanted to live in California, and my financial freedom really helped with that. Um, I love just treating people. There's people my age are not really at this point in their lives. So, my friends, my family, it's just nice to be able to show them a little bit of my life that they can't really have, because they're not really at that point yet.
That's amazing. And again, I know you're probably the youngest person that we have in our team, the trainers team, but I always feel like inspired of your drive and the way how you actually could mark those people life. And there are people under 50 that take our classes, and the way how they actually look at you at 20 years old, it reminds me of myself when I started to
I
train
know.
and nobody was taking me serious, but actually, like, how does it feel when you fly back in the other coast to your family, and like how your family look at you?
They're very proud of me. They've always been proud of me in my different ways, but especially now, I think that I've kind of grown from their like a little girl in the family, like one of the youngest ones in the family, to now an actual adult who has their life together. So they kind of see me in a different light now.
I'm so happy for that. If there is anything in your career that you would change, what would that be?
Hmm. Um, I'm working on opening a spa. I would, if there's anything, then I would probably change that, like just having my own place. I would love, but that is something that I'm working on. So, but other than that, I really wouldn't change anything about my career. I love it. There's nothing that I would change about it, really.
Erin, I know you have a class tomorrow, and you need some rest, and I know you just traveled over there and you have a lot of headache. I won't hold you longer, but what are your last thoughts about anyone who want to pursue and bring their career to the next level?
My last words for you guys is, if you want to do it and you feel like you have the drive to do it, it's a lot of work, but it's 110% worth it. And even if if it takes a little longer than expected for you to get exactly where you want to be, you have to look back and realize how far you've come at every moment. So, how much you've grown as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a microblading artist. You just have to kind of reflect back and realize that you are making progress, even if it doesn't seem like it right away.
And we haven't come that far just to go that far, and we just try to scale and improve every day, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Erin, and good luck with the class tomorrow, and I can't wait to hear more about it.
Thanks.
Thank you, girl. Bye.